So, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I know it's been a while. So, it's a beautiful day today. It's up here in Jersey. It's cloudy, rainy, and cold. My favorite. I just gotta say, I enjoy these days a lot. You know, I guess I'm the opposite from many people because, you know, when it's sunny out, skies are blue, sun is shining, hot weather, maybe not necessarily hot weather, but a nice weather, right? Where you can kind of go out and you're not freezing your ass off. People tend to like those days better, right? It's actually quite common, right? Because more people are in a good mood, more people are having a good time, right? Me, I enjoy days like that, but I prefer days like this. Cold, cloudy, rainy, nice, let's keep it moving. It's just me, man. You know, I guess it's the introvert in me, and I'm not, I guess you could say I'm kind of an introvert, but also I enjoy people's company. I enjoy conversation, especially when we disagree. I like to have those conversations where I can learn from you or you can learn from me. If possibly you can change my mind or my stance or whatever we're debating, or I can change yours. There's a lot of fun in that back and forth. But at the same time, I like to stay away from people. I fucking love it. There's nothing better than staying away from people, not talking. Right? There's silence is golden. It's true what the movie theaters tell you. But it's golden not because you can hear everything, but it's golden because you can focus in on it's almost like a way of meditation. You're focusing on yourself, right? Or you're focusing on something else. But if you don't speak to anybody, and you kind of have a lot of those moments to yourself, which, by the way, don't have too many, because then that means you're fucking lonely and you don't need that. Just have the right amount, and it's almost therapeutic, right? So I think a lot of people need to practice that more, because there's a lot more people that don't than do. And I think that everybody would just see what I'm talking about, right? I think everybody would see what everybody that does it talks about. It's actually helpful. So anyways, on my way, because I'm driving right now, right? I'm getting out of work, and I'm driving, and I'm thinking, this happened a few weeks ago, but I was just reminded by a friend of mine over my job, right? One of my colleagues, right? That's how you call them. But so they were talking about, you know, because Governor Murphy here in Jersey had just told all schools to remain closed for the remainder of the year. Obviously, to kind of you know, to do training because of you know, you gotta get ready for the next year, for the next school year, due to this virus, blah blah blah. So they were bringing up the whole, class of 2020 is not going to be able to graduate this year. It's sad for them, you know, this and that. And, you know, it is sad for them because they're not going to be able to enjoy, like the seniors in high school. They're not going to be able to enjoy the prom or a dance, you know, to celebrate their final year of the 4 years in the system that they were in with the friends that they've made, the people that kind of, you know, just everybody in general. And they're not gonna have that. And I feel for them, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel sad for them. So it just brought up a conversation of how, like, whose idea was it? Talking about class of 2020, they're not going to have graduation let me put my graduation photos to make you feel better. Who the fuck came up with that idea? Like, who the fuck you think you are to put your graduation pictures up in 2020 to help the class of 20, to make them feel? How is that making anybody feel better? You're just reminding the class of 2020 what the fuck they're missing out on. You're gonna make things worse. Who the hell started that trend? It's upsetting. Like, who do you think you are to say, damn, I feel bad for them, they're not gonna have their own graduation pictures or prom pictures. Let me go up and put mine up so I can show them the good time that I had. Like, what the fuck do you think you are? You know what I mean? That shit is stupid, man. It just gets me to think. And a lot of them, man. Like I, almost every one of them. Like, I'm not, basically every single one that I've seen. Right? I know I try to put it in a general sense, but every single person that I saw was somebody from my generation or my class, and it's like, yo, if you don't stop this bullshit, I'm gonna send an email to you to punch you in the face, like a literal email punch. If that was ever a thought in somebody's mind to make, please start making it, because a lot of people need an email like that, or a text message. You know, I just don't want to send you the punch emoji. I want it to jump out of your fucking screen and punch you in the fucking face. Who do you think you are putting your graduation picture talking about for 2020? That's retarded, man. Why not say, class of 2020, you know, sorry for you guys to have this going on during your year. Let's make a collage, or let's put photos of you saying happy or congratulations for graduating, and this and this and that. Make a collage about, or for them, or ask them to make a collage and tag you, and we'll send it all over the internet. Like, that's much better, because you're celebrating them how you should have. You should be celebrating 2020. The class of 2020, not your fucking old ass with your class of whatever. You know what I mean? That is insane. That was probably the most irritating trend or challenge I have ever witnessed. And trust me, there has been a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys know of all the dumb, stupid challenges that have ever existed. That was probably the cringiest one ever. Like, who the fuck are you? Why would you put a photo of yourself in your graduation or your prom and tag class of 2020? Look at how much fun. Like, what? Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you and your class. That's stupid. God, people sometimes, you know, and that is more proof of the internet, of the social media being narcissistic as hell. Like, all the look at me's. Like, man, look at you. You need to back up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's insane. You know, I don't have an issue with Murphy issuing schools to stay closed. Right? Well, I mean, I do and I don't. Let me tell you, the reason why I don't is because I have kids in elementary, right? I have two boys, they're small. So they're kind of in elementary. One's in second, one's in kindergarten. So for their age group, I look at it, it's May, June, school's over in June. Why go through the hassle of learning new procedures and about new regulations because of the the virus and the safeties that we got to take, the precautions, blah blah, like all of that. It's already hard enough as it is. To add that now and trying to cram it into a month of school, that makes no sense to go back to school. I get that, right? I mean, not that I think that this virus is as big of a deal as everybody's making it seem, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. That's my belief. I'm just going to stick to how everybody views it, right? So it'll be a pain in the ass, probably wasting more time trying to be safe about things and doing things a certain or different way than focusing on class and all that stuff. So I agree with that. I got no problem with it. The reason why I do have a problem and I feel bad is because I have a daughter in 8th grade. I have a daughter in 7th grade, so that for her also, I don't need her going back to school to focus on regulations and new procedures and all this safety stuff, right? Because that'll just take away from the actual work. They can just stay home, do the work. But my daughter in 8th grade, this was her 8th grade year. Her 8th grade dance was canceled. 8th grade graduation. I know a lot of you probably don't see 8th grade graduations as such a big deal, but as a parent, it's ever since like I had an 8th grade graduation, so for me it's not a big deal, but it's an achievement, and it's nice to have as in your memory bank, and also because you're going off to high school, you're that much closer to becoming an adult. So for those two reasons why I feel bad for her, and she was really looking forward to going and celebrating with her friends, and finally, they made it through 8th grade. They're going to be high schoolers next year, 9th grade, freshmen, fresh meat, right? And now they're not going to have that chance. And this sucks, man, because that's what 8th grade is about. You're just having fun. You're looking forward to being in high school for 4 years until you actually graduate and go off to college, until you actually become an adult, right? I got 2 nephews also. They're graduating from senior year. And for them, that trend pissed me off because, they're the ones that should be talking about high school graduation photos, prom pictures, blah, 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 right? All that stuff. So for them is why I got upset. Like, how are you going to do that? Make them feel like their year is nothing. Like they got to go look back on other people's years of celebration because they don't have one of their own. So that's the reason why I'm bummed out, man, But it is what it is, right? One thing I've learned is you keep going. You take hits, you keep going. You don't stop. The moment you stop is when it all go to hell. Right? The shit hits the fan, and then you really don't know what to do or where to go. So that's basically how I view life, especially after my accident. When I was in my accident, I felt this heavy need to close my eyes and go to sleep. But something in the back of my mind kept telling me, if you go to sleep, you're not waking up. And that's how I viewed it. And that's how I view life now, just keep rolling, keep it moving. Life hits you, just keep moving. What you can do better than anything is keep moving. You stay moving, life will hit you, but it won't feel as hard, right? Or it won't be as bad because of your keep moving attitude. You'll figure things out. You'll get out of certain jams by keeping moving, right? Don't stop to look at the damage or what's going on and how can you fix this, and No, just keep moving, keep and figure it out as you go. Don't stop for anything. You know, that's the best advice I can ever give anybody. And that's, don't complain. Life isn't fair, and keep moving. Basically, it's all the same thing. It's just said 3 different ways. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's that for today. You know, I don't want to make this long and boring. I just want to make it seem like I got a life. So I'll catch you guys on the fly, and stay safe out there, guys. Till next time.